Hi, I'm Ross Muscato. I am going to preface this Muscato's musings with the admonition that oftentimes in life it needs to get down to this. No more reasons, just results. Make it happen. And I continue. In his book, The Path, A 1-Mile Walk Through the Universe, longtime Easton resident Chet Ramo, professor emeritus at Stonehill College, renowned nature writer, and author of multiple beautifully written and brilliant books, breaks down and describes the 1-mile walk he took thousands of times from his home in downtown and Main Street in Easton to Stonehill College and back again. In the book, Mr. Ramo addresses the architectural and design treasures of northeastern Village, owed almost totally to the beneficence of the Ames family. In the book, in reflecting on the creation's artistry and passion found in northeastern Village, that of H.H. Richardson, Frederick Law Olmsted, Auguste St. Gaudens, Stanford White, John Lafarge, and others, Mr. Ramo writes, quote, "Seldom has a single village benefited from such an assembly of talent," end quote. I am an Easton native. I was born in 1963. When I was a child, the treasures were here, but many were not well kept and not in the best condition. Over the past 25 years, there has been a remarkable renaissance of the village area. This renaissance is owed to and supported by a team of caring and hard-working citizens that includes longtime Easton residents, the recently arrived, and those who have moved here and been here for, we will say, a little while now. Main Street, once beset with pockets of dilapidation and unappealing grittiness, is being reclaimed. A keystone of this revival is the Farmer's Daughter restaurant on Main Street. Now it has seemed that another component of the revival will be another restaurant, an upscale restaurant with a roof deck, and that will sit alongside next to the Farmer's Daughter. The developer of this project and other properties on Main Street is David Howe, owner of J. Dorenzo Construction. Mr. Howe has done a tremendous amount of good in town and has given tremendously to the community. I am still trying to figure out what is going on with this project. The project is, though, now in flux. After an Easton Zoning Board of Appeals meeting on May 19th, it looked all good for the restaurant. Mr. Howe then commenced rehabilitating a parcel of property on Main Street that was haggard, with this rehabilitation serving the end of creating a beautiful eatery. This rehabilitation and construction went on for about a month. That was until a Zoning Board of Appeals, ZBA, meeting on June 23rd, in which, for all intents and purposes, the restaurant project was now not approved. Construction stopped, and Mr. Howe put up for sale all properties he owned on Main Street. Now it seems why the restaurant is being halted is because of a question of whether there is sufficient number of parking spaces, if they're available, to support the establishment, and ZBA regulations, and meeting protocols, and a quorum, and other matters. It can be confusing. And of this confusing and very important civic and business matter, this is what I say. Let's allow that all those who have a say in and who rule on this project are operating with the best of intentions and are operating in accordance with what they believe is in the best interest of Easton and its people. I also want to say this. The restaurant makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. When you look at the big picture, this restaurant will aid and abet and continue the renaissance, the gorgeous renaissance of the northeastern Village. Further, I humbly ask all parties to break through the logjam, manage through ego and conflict. No more reasons, just results. Make it happen. Thank you for watching.